Hi there, welcome back. It's Fit Club time, and I know with the really cold weather, all you want to do, I definitely do, is rug up on the couch and watch telly. But no, we're out there and our body coach is doing it to us, so check out our latest slog. Last week on Fit Club, Kerry set some tough tasks.
OK, team, here we are, tasks for the week. Remember, this is your homework. It's work that needs to be done.
Rightio, Michael, your task for this week is to ensure you are doing at least 2 runs outside of our training sessions.
I know for a fact that you are not, and it's not on. Love, Kerry.
I have been doing the runs.
I've been doing a little bit of running, certainly not 2 big runs outside of our training sessions.
And we were sent on maximum calorie burning runs.
I'm starting to think that we need to lengthen these runs out that we're doing. Roger that. So what we're going to do today, to do that, we're going to do a bit of hill running.
That's all.
And I love you dearly, and that's why I'm doing this for you.
I can understand why we need to do hills.
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
I don't enjoy it at all.
The running up College Hill is pretty nasty. I mean, everybody hates hills and everybody hates interval training, but it needs to be done. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's the sort of thing you'd do unless you had a personal trainer standing at the bottom of the hill.
We pushed hard to meet our targets.
No, look, my driving force for the last one will be to break the 20 kilo mark and maybe a couple extra kilos in there as well. For last week I'll be going all out.
I want to have the biggest percentage of weight loss.
Rebecca's a dark horse for sure. She's blown me away at the way she, all of a sudden, she wants to get to that 20. And it's all like her and Mike are fiercely competing. It's really interesting because you wouldn't see her as a competitive person, but now that the race is coming to an end, she's going to do whatever she can to get there, which is great.
And our final weigh-in was all celebration.
Well, let's just get it on. April, we'll start with you if we can. Just jump up.
Good luck, April.
Here we go, the big results for the last week of 13-week challenge. Last week, you were 81.30 kgs. This week... OK, last week, Bex, you were 111.80. This week, you are...
Yeah, that's a lot.
111.28.
That's better than not losing.
It's better than not losing. OK, Mike, let's go, big fella. You are...
Yeah.
That's a...
Nice job, Mike.
Yeah, mate.
That's a super finish.
That's 4K.
4.4 kgs difference. How do you do that?
No, thanks for all your training in the first week.
Thank you very much.
And if you need a hand eating it, we're here to help you. This week we start a new Fit Club chapter, and the workouts aren't getting any easier.
Just 2 laps of the park, 1 for you, Bex, and 2 for you guys. So we'll see you back here in about 15 minutes. Yeah, the final weigh-in was amazing. It was exciting because I knew that they would all dig in, that competitive edge would come in and they'd all want to have the biggest loss they could. And they also had the goals in their mind, so they knew what they wanted to achieve. So I was absolutely stoked with all of them.
Final weigh-in was brilliant. You know, like I was always gunning for the 70 mark, just to break the 80 kg, and I was a bit concerned that I wasn't going to make it. I was going to lose weight, but I really wanted to get into the 7 situation, and I did it, 79.9, so that was great, and I thought, woohoo, it doesn't matter what happens next. And I guess I went straight into holiday mode.
We just really needed to put our feet up and have a relax, I think, and a bit of a kick back, and then sort of had to go and train and probably reflected in what we did out there.
I'll get you on here, Ace. Clean bit. Just on your back doing some crunchies for me with your hands across your chest.
I find the strengthening work really tedious, really hard work, but it's all part of the package. You need all those bits and pieces to make the car work.
Hey, Bex. Good girl will have 20 rows, eh, hun?
The conditioning work, again, it wasn't really anything that we haven't done before. It was cool. I mean, I quite like doing conditioning work. I much prefer it from running.
Good girl, you're running up and down.
But yeah, I mean, it was all right. Did the trick.
You all right, Mike? Back here, soldier.
Yeah, the conditioning exercises are boring as hell. It's pretty hard to get up for those.
You're all sweaty.
Oh, you love that.
Go away!
I'm sweaty.
Hey, gross.
Sadly, today's workout was incredibly tedious for me. I couldn't be bothered, to be honest. I have been feeling a wee bit under the weather.
Well, that was a little bit like pulling teeth, really, wasn't it? Bex, you did pretty good. I thought you had a good session today, but these two are like...
You know what? I have to apologise. It's been 100 nights off the drink, and we have a first, quiet one, a couple of
Really?
today, and I'm feeling it today.
You're feeling it?
So clearly, I shouldn't do it every
Probably a
day.
little bit dehydrated.
I went 100 days without drinking alcohol because it was part of the fitness, the weight loss routine, and yesterday was the first day back. So I had a couple of quiets, which turned into a couple of biggies. I didn't last very long because, I haven't got the resistance for it. But it was enough to affect me when it came to training today. So I put my hand up and said, guilty as charged. It may happen again, hopefully not. But that's, I didn't want to be there. I wanted to be lying down on a couch somewhere.
It's amazing what the old booze can do, but if you do the crime, you've got to do the time. And that's what you've got to think, so...
You know what, we're doing the crime, but not with the usual smile on our face.
No. You've done well. It was just a little bit like... The thing is, their bad habits have taken, say, Bex, 10 years to create. So we can't create good habits in 13 weeks. It's going to take a long time. But I really, really passionately want them to create those habits because otherwise they're all just going to go and put that weight back on again. Good job. See you next session. Well done.
You've got to love Fit Club. We sure do. Can you tell? Anyway, back in a moment. We're in the kitchen and we're cooking up something that'll warm the cockles of your heart.